Wonder how will you sum up the first 2 days, like third day's net practice session overall?
Yeah, very happy with the preparation so far. The wickets are doing a lot more, but that is common here at this ground. Beckenham is famous for a bit of extra bounce and pace. I don't think we're gonna see that sort of movement and bounce in this Test series. But it's just great for the guys to get used to the Duke ball. Working on different sort of skill sets that's going to be crucial for us in this Test series, and just as a Test squad to come together again, and to create an environment is very important, and I think that is sort of the goal for the last 2 days.
Especially Bumrah and all the fast bowlers going full throttle, full intensity on all 3 days, whatever net session they have.
I think that's going to be important. England, the brand of cricket they play, we need to be on top of our game. So we can't afford to really find our feet in this series. And I think and that's one of the things that's impressed me so much in this 3 sessions we've had. The guys sort of stepped up by themselves. They've taken that ownership, that responsibility, and realizing that it's going to be a tough tour. And I think that is the pleasing thing as coaches, to see guys taking that leadership and ownership in practice.
Brilliant variations that you have in terms of your pace attack. It's a well-rounded pace attack. Just want to talk to us about the kind of people that you have, inclusion of 2 bowling all-rounders in Nitish Kumar Reddy and Shardul.
Yeah.
As a pace bowling coach, how do you look at this attack?
Yeah, look, I think in terms of that we cover, like you say, all the bases. But for us now, the key thing is to get Test match fit, ready. That sharpness, to get that back. We haven't played Test matches for a while now. And England, the conditions here can suit you and it's overcast, but still it's going to be good surfaces. And I think we're going to be tested that. So in terms of the balance, we've got very happy with that. But for us as a bowling unit, finding that gears that we're going to need in Test matches is going to be important. And we've spoken a lot about how we're going to go about playing and matching up England. But yeah, I think so far we're in the right way in terms of doing that preparation. And for us, like you say, when it comes match day with the ball, it's about executing.
Also for the fact that you've got a lot of games under. A few of the boys have got a lot of games under them, and you have one more practice game. So in terms of preparations, are you happy how you're going ahead into the series?
Yeah, very happy. I mean, we've only had 3 sessions so far. We've got a warm-up game now, a 4-day warm-up game starting in 2 days' time. So I'm going to be more interested to see how guys go in that 4-day game. It's one thing judging a net session, but for our guys to stand in the field, getting used to doing 90 overs in the field, that's going to take some time. And we need to realize that, and we need to be patient with that, and we need to find a way to get up to speed as quick as possible, because that's going to be our real test. The English outfields are quite heavy. The weather conditions are quite cold, so your body can stiffen up. So it's one thing for me, ticking a box, doing well in the nets, but it's that match fitness, that time in the field that we need to, as quick as possible, find a way to get up to speed with.
Mone, just want to ask about that Nitish Kumar Reddy. We suddenly watching him, bowling a lot of overs. Haven't seen him bowling a lot in Australia, and then here he comes, India A. He bowled really well there. He bowled a lot of overs. Here also we are seeing, right at the start he was, started that bowling overs. So was there any kind of communication? Are you looking Nitish Kumar Reddy as a bowler, especially under these conditions?
For sure. The more bowling options we can have, that's great. So why not? I think he's skillful. He's a guy that can, bowl that magical ball. So for him, it's about creating that consistency, and that's something we want to work on. And that's, it's important for his game as well. I've had conversations with him where I challenged him to bowl a bit more, and I want to see the ball more in his hands. We know what he can do with the bat. But for a team, if you can have those bowling options, especially in these conditions, I think he'll be one to be exciting and complement this bowling attack.
Just one more thing that I was having a word with the curator here.
Yeah.
He said that after having the practice on day 1, Team India had some meeting inside them, and after that they told us certain things. Can you tell us about our Indian team was not happy with the 6 feet width wickets? you guys told anything to curators that you want any specific kind of wickets here? Because generally this ground known for the white ball cricket. It's very much likely for the white ball cricket. Are red balls, any kind of suggestions to the curator?
There not that I'm aware of. I think the only thing was the wickets were slightly softer and going through the top. And, you know, we had a couple of balls that actually hit some of the players. And all we want to have is, or ask for, is just for good surfaces. So to put in a quality training. You know, yes, we know we're going to have some days where the surfaces are going to nip around in the test matches and it's good preparation. But especially leading up to a test series, you want your batters, you know, to hit the ball well. You don't want too many demons in their heads, and practice facilities are always so important.
Bumrah was outstanding in Australia, and then unfortunately 6 months back, he just played 1 month white ball IPL, and then in these 3 days, he looked just like he did not miss the red ball. Was it easier for him, or it just like, because a lot of people might have thought that IPL is it good enough preparation, but he looked just like at his normal pace.
I mean, that's why he's one of the best bowlers, or the best bowler in the world. And he knows how to get himself ready. He knows how to prepare. And like you say, I mean, I was blown away to see the energy on the ball the last 3 days. So that's very exciting to see, you know, happy Booms. So yeah, I'm just happy his body is in good shape at the moment, and we'll manage him with that, and we'll be smart with him, because he's obviously, you know, key for us. But in terms of the first 3 net sessions, you know, there's a lot to be excited about with the Duke ball.
Mone, are you looking at the Lords also? WTC final is going on. South Africa is playing, and you know, Rabada with that early stuff. But Smith at this point of time completed his half century. Any tips to your you know, countrymen there?
I'll probably this afternoon watch a bit of cricket, but you know, main focus is getting India ready, and our tour here. It's a massive tour, test tour for us, you know, under new leadership. So a couple of new faces. So our main focus is to focus here, and then, you know, when we have some time off this afternoon, I'll definitely see how they go.